deep breath.
Is that what you really want to do?
No.
Nope.
White breath.
Put a white breath in.
Mm-hmm. We're
Just
recording.
invite you to take a
We are recording this session. If anybody has a problem with it, please let us know so we can address that situation first. Sorry, honey, I gotta do that first.
Do we get royalties?
Only we make money.
We
make money. So we can address that situation first.
Oh,
Sorry, honey, you gotta do that first.
this down. How do we turn the volume down?
Only we make money.
Where's your volume on it?
Address that situation. Sorry, honey, do that first.
This down. How do we turn the volume down? All the way down. There we go. Okay, so that way.
Well, there's a swipes away on that, isn't there?
Yeah. Let us take a nice deep breath and get our bodies and minds and hearts and spirits off the crazy freeway wherever you're driving to get here. And just know that as we connect with the stone, it is all about treating them as beings. And so as you are in touch with your own beingness, with every heartbeat, just let go of the hecticness of the day and allow yourself to just be here in this wonderful company of people. And as you are aware of yourself, coming here to learn and to be present to your relationship with the stone people. Know that you are opening up your heart, relaxing your mind and body, bringing yourself totally here. Up from the earth, down you fly from the skies. You are the roots and the stars. Ancient beings calling forth our transformation. You are our roots and our stars. And as we tread upon your face, and as we cradle your healing, know we honor you as beings. Come to this moment, this sacred moment, and look from the earth, and flying down from the constellations, we know you are the earth and the stars. Ancient beings, come for healing, bring us our history, hold our hope. Ancient beings, hold us gently, solid liquid, rainbow colors, bring us home to our true being. From the earth, from the stars. Teaching us through secret wisdom, and we honor
I'm going to have to bear with me tonight. My notes are on that computer that's recording us. So good luck with my memory. My name's Corey Gott, and I like to work with stones. I like to throw them at people at times, but not tonight. So you don't have to duck tonight. So we're good. I've been working with stones for 15, 20 years, something like that. I like them, not because they're pretty, but because they talk to me. Stones talk to everybody. Yes and no. It all depends. You know, so stones are living creatures. They come from Gaia, on Mother Earth. They have a story to tell. Some of the stones have been there millions and millions and millions of years. And some have been just created. But they all have a story to tell. You know, so with the different kinds of stones and with the new, in today's world, I should say, with the new age metaphysical and doing more of healing with stones and things of that nature, there's been a lot written about stones. Okay, every book you pick up will tell you something different. Okay? It'll show you a different kind. It'll show you a different picture. It'll tell you what you think you need, what it wants you to know. But like anything else, when it goes mainstream, it gets really narrow. Okay, because they want to pique a person's interest in a book, and they want to keep you there. They don't want to go bore you with all the mundane stuff. But to me, the mundane stuff is the important things, especially when it comes to the stones and humans. Stones help us in many different ways. Crystals, gemstones, stones, precious stones, semi-precious stones, I don't care. They all can help you. It's, you know, the other thing too is with stones, everybody's familiar with the chakras. And you look at a chakra chart, and it names the colors, and it only names a small amount of stones. And everybody thinks that only that stone only goes with that chakra. Because that's the way it is right now, right? That's what they teach you. It's not true about any of it. What's true about stone is how they react with you. Now, sometimes when you go purchase stones, people tell you to pick them up in your hand. If it's warm, keep it. If it's not, put it down. That's the most common way of doing it. Do I tell people that? Absolutely. If I get a sense the stone belongs to a person, it's not always how it feels. Not everybody feels through their hands. Some people feel from here. Some people feel from here. So if I pick up a stone, and it doesn't, by the way, it doesn't ever get warm in my hand. Okay, but it talks to me, so I hear it up here. But I feel it. I feel my heart open. I feel part of me go, oh yeah, that's right. It's all intuition. You trust it? Why? It's not warm in your hand, so you're not supposed to use it, right? No. Oh, this is only good for just to talk to you in any way, shape, or form. It's good for you. Period. Don't try to narrow it. Stones are as individual as your fingerprint. There is never two stones alike, ever. Just like snowflakes, they say. Definitely the fingerprint. Because they're compressed differently. They're surrounded by other stones, other minerals. So there are no two stones alike. Therefore, no two stones carry the same energy. It's not possible. Not with the way. And that's a geologist point of view, by the way. That's not metaphysical. No two stones are the same. I work with people today, and go over with is stones and minerals and things, and truly the variety. So, does everybody know what an obsidian stone is?
Mhm.
What color is it?
Mostly black, right?
There's 16 different obsidian stones.
I've got a mahogany obsidian bracelet right here.
Oh, I love
There
it.
you go. Right. There, every stone. Oh, there's red, black. No, there's red. There's purple. There's speckled. There's all kinds. No, there's all kinds of stones. We've categorized them and cataloged them, just like they have done with us humans. They categorized us and they cataloged us. Well, I'm not to be categorized or cataloged. I refuse. I throw stones because of it. No. Guys, I like to have fun. So if I get too stupid, just throw something at me.
All right.
Yeah, let's go right ahead. I like them.
Permission.
Permission is granted. Okay. So we all, please come on.
Come on in.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
plenty of room. Plenty
Thank
of
you.
room up here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome. Come on up. You can come
I won't step
wherever
on
you
your toes. I promise. I promise. Thank you for being here.
want. Yes.
So, everybody knows their birthstones.
Mhm.
Yeah, relative, right? Who taught you your birthstone? Your mother, your father. You got it for a birthday, right?
Mhm.
A book.
Book,
Mhm.
a calendar.
Old known research. Old known research.
Old known research. Did you know that the birthdays are separated into two, upper and a lower, and they have two different birthstones?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you just make that up?
No, I did not. It's
Mhm.
in my notes if I could get them out. No, I did not make that up. Actually, I might have it, something in here that I don't want to find it. So, Gemini stone is what?
Emerald.
Pearl.
It's not pearl.
Well, we
June is
also-
pearl.
June is pearl.
Yeah.
Alexandrite.
Atlantic's one of them.
Well, because you have your precious
Moonstone.
stone, you have your semi-precious stone.
Moonstone. Mm-hmm.
Moonstone.
Moonstone. Mm-hmm. For Gemini.
No, not for Cancer. June,
Cancer's ruby.
But the moonstone?
Moonstone is only for Gemini. Let's see, I got a list. Again, I apologize for doing this, but this is,
Well,
I wrote it down so I'd have it handy and then ran out of the house because it got stuck so much into traffic that, Jan, I'll tell you, I'm like I got my pants on today. I'll tell
no,
you.
we're lucky. Yes, you're right.
No, yeah, that is true. You are lucky. You are lucky. I'd be embarrassed, okay? All right. In there, but I'll show it to you. It's in one of the books. But everybody has a birthstone. Everybody has a soul stone. Okay, which is different than your birthstone. So even though we think topaz is my stone for my birthday,
Scorpio.
we have an amethyst and
Uh-huh.
a carnelian.
Carnelian.
Yeah.
Carnelian.
So we have more than the one that comes on the piece of jewelry that you're given when you're born.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got my amethyst.
I didn't need to bring stones. I could have just stood her up here
There you
and
go.
said, point here, point here.
How does one become aware of what the soul stone is? Because finding out your birthstone, like me, emerald, is like easy. It's all over the place.
Right.
But how does one find out about a soul stone?
I will look for that up for you. I have it in my computer, little computer there. There's a breakdown of it. I can give you the name of the book too. That carries it. It's The Magic of Crystals and Gems.
Magic.
So then you have your month and then you have your sign. Those are, and the sign goes, straddles 2 months. So that's
Well,
always been kind of a,
the sign is
that Cunningham who wrote that book?
Cunningham is one of the authors. Caradwin. Thank you. Bring the Caradwin, yeah. You know, sometimes
So
I
the
push on
magic of crystals and stones.
crystals and gems,
Oh, gem.
okay, unabridged.
That's Cunningham, you said.
I'm going to Carradine and Greenleaf, right?
Right.
Okay. Want to make sure I was pronouncing it correctly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carradine and Green.
Carradine Greenleaf is the person's name.
Right.
Okay? So they are, I find this book to be one of the few. This also talks a lot about how you can do with the stones, and that's how I found it. I was just reading it one day. You know, so we also want to talk about stones in jewelry. How does stones react with metal? Anybody know? Some stones, you know, some stones can't be put in gold, can't be put in copper. Some stones can't be worn together. You know, there's a lot about stones that can be learned. Am I going to try to teach that all here tonight? No. I'm just making you aware of it. Okay?
Sometimes you have to figure it out on your own.
Correct. But sometimes the first place you want to start is finding out harmful. All right? So, and I'll go over, again, same thing. I'm mad at myself for putting it on the computer and forgetting to email it to my phone so I could actually read things. You know, so copper, gold, silver, platinum, brass, and bronze are the 5 metals that are usually used for setting stones. Okay, 3 of them are natural. Okay, which you know is gold, silver, and platinum. Okay, bronze and brass are a mixture of certain metals. Again, they react with the stones. So, yeah, sometimes on some days, so some people like to wear only silver, but some days she might need gold. She doesn't have any gold. What you going to do now? You use this, huh?
My ancestral ring.
So, you know, don't limit yourselves. That's what I'm saying. On your jewelry, because you wear your jewelry every day. That's you. Right? It doesn't matter. People know I do this all the time. What are you wearing? They call me and they have a problem. What are you wearing in your jewelry today? Okay? The first thing I do, what are you wearing in your jewelry? They take it all off. Now let's back it up. Okay? So somebody needs grounded, so you're going to give them something black or red. Well, not necessarily.
Okay.
Hematite is not necessarily good all the time, right? You don't want to give a person who's having a difficult day obsidian. Why? Because obsidian is the truth stone. It makes you tell the truth to yourself.
Right. It also has a backlash.
The backlash is it makes you tell you the truth to yourself. It's supposed to help you alleviate the stress, but only after the stress. It brings it right to the forefront. So obsidian stones are not good for a person who is going through a crisis because it can really take them in many different directions. It can actually give them a nervous breakdown, if you want to call it that way. Okay? Because they'll be all over the place. If, you know, all of their problems will start coming right to the surface. And they'll just get worse. All the problems they've been holding down. Because the job of the obsidian stone is to solve that problem so you can get peace. It's not just a stress release. It's solving, then release the stress. Okay?
You have
So
to do your work.
Hmm?
You have to do your work.
you have to do your work. You know, but for people who aren't into the metaphysical world that we experience, they don't understand that. So as you see somebody having a real bad day and they have an obsidian anywhere, tell them to take it off. Hey, look, you know, that still might not be good for you. You know? Here's another thing about obsidian. Apache tears. Everybody knows about Apache tears, right? Pretty much, yeah? So that women wore it to help with their pregnancy, to protect their pregnancy. It's true, they do. Apache tears are worn to help women through their pregnancy. Who would figure? You would think it would be a downer. It's not.
Mm.
It's not. It's not a downer. Really. So, patchy tear.
And that is obsidian?
This is obsidian.
Mhm.
What about
Another form of obsidian. It's the more transparent type.
It's also the way it's cut. It's found. It actually was found in that formation. Okay, actually lying on the ground, just like that. It's made from volcanic.
Mhm.
It's a volcanic compression. All right, that's its chemical.
Volcanic, it's volcanic glass, isn't it?
compression.
Mhm.
It's glass, but it's never cut that way. It comes out that way all by its little lonesome self. You know, if you have an Apache tear that's cut that way, it doesn't carry the same qualities. It's man-made. So a lot of people love rubies. Right? Everybody love a ruby?
I actually don't care for them.
A lot of people. I didn't say everybody, so you're safe. Okay. Would you believe this is a ruby?
Yeah.
This is a
It's
ruby.
not the way we usually see them.
Not how you see it.
It's a rough one.
It's not manhandled, basically. Okay? This is how we see. That's, I use
Why don't you hand me my purse over there?
purse.
I'll get you in the truck. So maybe we can get them to move over.
You want to come down here?
Want to separate man and wife?
You got two seats up
Yeah,
there.
I'll sit there.
So a ruby,
Never do that.
does it
I
change
thought
its
if I put it that way,
qualities
Look at that.
it'd change.
when it's polished? Does it change its qualities?
Because the different cuts would bring in different, well, you said polish, no, but cut.
Even cuts, polish, tumble, does it change the stone?
Yes.
Does it change its qualities? Yes, it changes the stone. Does it change its qualities?
Well,
It may change the energy.
Not by a whole lot. You can get just as good energy from this rock as you can from a very polished ruby.
Well, I
Do
need a
rocks
rubber.
like that? Do rocks like being cut and polished?
No, they don't prefer it. But because they understand that that's the only way we recognize them. You know, when you see a stone like this sitting somewhere, you don't recognize it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous though. It's fluorite.
Actually, it's not fluorite.
Like
It
fluorite.
looks like fluorite. It's not fluorite.
Are you going to tell us?
No, not yet.
Teasing
Now
us.
you're gonna have to stay here.
I wasn't going to go.
Then we have stones like this. And we have stones like this. Everybody recognizes this stone, but only in their polished form. Well, I'm
Also, if
saying,
you want to wear jewelry, you're not going to wear that around your neck. Probably.
I don't know. Let's try
You'll be
that. Okay.
You'd be really tired by the end of the day.
So, in jewelry and wearing of your jewelry every day, pay attention to your moon. Okay? Opals on the ears, right? Does that anybody know? Helps with intuition. Amethyst on the ears helps with calmness. You got your opals today?
Opals and amethyst.
You got your opals and amethyst. I didn't even know that.
So amethyst does what?
Calms.
Okay.
It calms you. Okay. So you know, every morning when you get out of bed, everybody does like the normal check-in, except for me. I just jump up and go. Janet will tell you, I just jump up and go. I forget to look, and the trouble like traffic and so check it. See how you're feeling. Go to your altar if that's where you're going to keep your jewelry or your jewelry box. If you keep it, and most women keep their jewelry in a jewelry box. Put some other things in there, like a little bit of cinnamon helps, a little bit of sage helps. It keeps them clean, keeps the jewels clean. Okay, so you don't have to take your beautiful pendant and stick it in a glass of salt water to clear, okay? You don't have to do that. So there are there are other ways to clean stones by using Mother Nature. All right. Carnelian, by the way, is another way. Carnelian will cleanse other stones. Then you cleanse the carnelian. Okay, you can get a piece of carnelian and it'll cleanse. Okay, by putting it with the other stones. Now, looks like a brick, doesn't it?
Yeah. I wouldn't recognize.
You would recognize it. It's carnelian. So, what can anybody? No, it's not fair. I got this. I'm going to take this label off and then pass this around. That's not fair. The answer's on the bottle. Guys, give me an answer. This is all on camera, isn't it? Hi, camera. Pass it around. Tell me what you think it is. I'll pass it around and we'll talk about it. Well, meanwhile, how about pieces like this? They're mixed stones.
Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that cool? These are, go ahead, you can pass it around. Go ahead, touch it. That has onyx is a crystal. Right? Malachite. Everybody knows what malachite is? And if you have it in jewelry, and that jewelry chips or any malachite chips, that is a sign that danger is coming your way.
What is?
Danger.
It's a malachite chips.
Chips.
Robert.
That's right. Danger Will Robinson. It's the stone helping you understand something's happening. You know, we all go through life every day going, what the hell just happened to me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, why do I feel this way?
Mm-hmm.
What is this all about? What's going on in this world? Why is it so crazy? You know, we have all those days. Sometimes we just need to sit down with Mother Nature, and we can't hold the whole world in our hands. But we have the stones. They'll help us. And sit in a circle. Sit in your room. Put some stones down. Launch your steps. You know, that's what these are all about. Now, let's go away from jewelry for a minute. And altars. Everybody pretty much has an altar somewhere in their house. You know, even if it's a catch-all drawer. It's where your stuff is, right? Isn't that where an altar is? Put your stones on your altars. Don't, and put them by your bedside. If you have a particular stone that really brings you comfort at night, put it by your bedside. I forgot my stone here. So, I would put this under your pillow though. Okay? Unless you weren't going to use it for protection, but get something that, you will feel the comfort.
Something like that would keep me awake all night. I'm serious.
I believe you. I believe you. It's a clear crystal. It will transmute energy and everything and everyone all night long. It'll be like a light in your room because everything will be hitting it. I wouldn't put this in my bedroom at night either. But we all have, and I'm not telling you particularly what to put next to your bed for a reason. Every stone talks to a person differently. You have to be open to hearing, feeling, or whatever. Okay? Mine comes into my head. Sometimes you can pick up a stone and go, something will pop in your head. That's that stone talking to you. But you have to have a clear mind. You don't have to go, okay, talk to me. It won't talk to you. You have to be relaxed, open-minded. That's why I have people hold stones for a while. Okay? It'll talk to you. It'll tell you exactly what's going on. Okay? It'll tell you exactly what you need. You don't have to tell anybody else. It can be a secret. You don't have to pick up and put it on Facebook, Instagram it, or anything else. But maybe you do need to tweet it. If you want to tweet it, but they only tweet it to Trump. What is that? You wouldn't know. So, everybody likes different colors. People who know me know I'm not really fond of pink. Okay, that's like my dreaded color. But doesn't mean I don't like rose quartz just because it's famous. So get out of your own way when it comes to stones. Get different stones, ones that feel good to you. Try to disband from your brain what you like and dislike. Let it talk to you. Where's that? Is my jar around somewhere?
Over here.
So,
I
get
got it.
did you see the jar? Tell me what it is.
Hematite.
Okay. So, how many people think this is hematite?
Yes, yes.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. I thought you saw it.
They
Huh?
didn't get to say it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you started over fine. Okay, I won't say what it is yet. Could Jim pass that down for me, please? I'll take that, thank you. I'm walking into the camera. All right, we'll go back to that in a minute. How many crystals that you have in your possession at home or wherever are not always clear,
Right.
that look like
Mhm.
glass? Do they work for you?
Mm-hmm.
Do they work for you?
Yeah.
Work for you? They don't have to be. When they get polished up and have these, what is it? Ah, there we go.
I love my phantom quartz. They're gorgeous and they've got the great energy.
And they have these little points on them. When they get polished, they have these little points on them. These points mean anything? This tip of point? Does it mean I should be pointing it this way? Up that way? Anybody? Nobody's come across that.
So
It
decahedrate.
depends on how the crystal tells you to use it.
The crystal doesn't care which way the point is pointed. The crystal is full of energy regardless. As I was mentioning earlier, we were talking about books. We'll say, oh, the point, if you're going to use it for healing, the point has to point towards the throat because that's what you're healing. No, that's not true. Read your stones. This was done, somebody did a study on it, so it's scientific. I'll throw that in there, how's that? Crystals, clear crystals, carry energy no matter which way they're turning, what they look like, clear or any other which way. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They carry a heavy amount of energy. Okay, because this transmutes everything.
I'm sorry, a fly was trying.
That's
to-
fine. I just want to make sure I
the fly's
didn't.
been bugging me too.
I don't have a fly killer stone that I know of except for myself. Throw it out.
Meter, right?
Yeah, we've had it.
Yeah. So everybody could tell me what this is?
Ametrine.
Ametrine, she's right. Orange in here, that's amethyst and citrine that grows together. Go ahead and pass that around. No, go one way or the other. She'll start at you. Okay, whether you're looking at that so you can see the difference, it carries a different carries different qualities too. Ametrine does.
They do.
So everybody now, who thinks it's
Yeah,
hematite?
it
Where am I?
Yeah, I know.
Some people just not gonna answer you. It's garnet.
I thought so. I could see the purple shining through it.
It's garnet. Looks like hematite.
No.
But somebody like yourself is very good with stones. I can tell by what you're wearing. Okay. Somebody else's hands, but this is not hematite. When you said hematite, I said, I got that. That's why I brought that. That's why I brought this. Don't be fooled by what it looks like when you're working with stones. Don't let it fool you. Okay. Be open to it. When you're out, if your intention is to shop for stones, your intention is to shop for jewelry. Okay, which is stones for most people, right? Pay attention. Get rid of all the this is this and this is that and this is this. Open your mind, open your heart, and open your intuition and let it talk to you. You'll know exactly what you need. Your body will tell you exactly what you need. Your spiritual energy will tell you. Your psychological will tell you. Your emotional will tell you. You'll know. It's really important to know that. Got a whole bunch of stuff in. Go ahead, tell them.
Mahogany obsidian.
It's actually rainbow obsidian. It's close. Okay? This is obsidian. It's rainbow obsidian. Go ahead, pass that around.
What did you, it's Obsidian?
Rainbow obsidian.
Oh, Obsidian.
I apologize. I am just a little bit.
So I have a
Dry.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
I get tripped up, and I have for many years on needing to know the names of them. And, I do have a large collection, but I've forgotten names of them, what their properties are, et cetera, et cetera. And they've been in my collection so long that I don't necessarily feel connected to them as individuals as much as I used to. But I feel intimidated sometimes about, like, I don't want to carry my dictionary of, stones around with me to identify the different stones. Do you suggest or find that we need to categorize them and name them and all of that to be unnecessary to have crystals and have them heal as healing allies?
With everything I've said, we are still human beings. We still have a logical brain. We still require logic in our lives. Yes, you need to know the name because you need to know. Not because it's going to affect their work at all, but because you're a human being. Set that aside, okay? Every so often, if you're not sure, go look them up, okay? Put a tag on it. It doesn't hurt them at all. They don't care if they're tagged. They could care less.
Sometimes I can't tell the difference. I've looked, is this one or this one or this one?
Well,
or this one?
when you're confused, put the book down, pick the stone up, read its quality, and it talk to you. Okay? Its quality, therefore, will tell you what it is. Okay? Ask it. Take the time to ask the stone. Okay? Treat the stone as a living creature because it is. Okay? It's Mother Nature. Mother Nature is alive. So, yeah, and I have a need to know, by the way. I don't have mine categorized, but every so often I get confused. And I gotta go, why do you think I have books for? Wait a minute. Oh, that's the name of it.
Oh,
You know? Some of the names are so funky, I am not going to remember, let alone pronounce
But
it.
yeah, now I realize why it looked mostly red when you were holding it.
Right.
I didn't see all the nuances of purple and yellow and
Correct.
gold.
Correct.
Gorgeous.
It is, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you, no matter where we go, I'm looking for stones. I'll go into any New Age store, anything I can to find a different stone. And there's times I've walked in and walked out with nothing in my hand because they have nothing there that talks to me. I bought stones at those dollar bags at like
Michael's?
no
Gem
gem fairs and at like Grand Canyon up at the thing. For the kids, they can have $1. You know how many great stones I have found in there?
Yes.
Stones. They look like a toy, but they're not. They have great energy. I love them. Does that look familiar?
What about seashells?
Huh?
Seashells?
What seashells? What about seashells?
Seashells? No, are they somewhere, because they're minerals?
Yes, they're calcite, actually. When they fall apart, they become calcite. Just like coral becomes calcite. And that is it's still apart. Yeah. Jen, and I see that I didn't bring the shells, did I? With me too. I consider shells just as important. So, I do have one. Have a shell.
Seashell.
Okay.
Oh, I like the spikes on it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. They all talk to me. I thought she was nuts going down the seashore picking up shells and talking to her. So I found these things. I'm like, oh no, she's not nuts. I am. But yeah, it's they had a living creature inside, but it doesn't mean it's dead. It carries an energy. but it also can carry the energy that you put in it. You can ask it to do what you want it to do. Any stone just about can do that. You have to work with your stones if you're interested in stones. Take the time and pick them up. You know, I mean, come on. You know, there's another one, right? Just play with it. If you want it to work for you for the day, do a meditation first thing. Then invoke what you want into the stone. So the stone can give it back to you as you need it. What you need for the day. I need today. I need calming energy. Okay, now, is it a little big to carry in your pocket? For you guys, yeah, for me, no. But they do have small ones. But small ones are hard for you guys to see, so I bought my big ones. Okay.
Thank you.
I have a whole container of small ones for you guys to go through as well. So, but it's not fair to you. Corky. It's not, wouldn't be fair to you for me to stand up here and hold this little tiny piece and expect you to see it, right? Not fair, huh? I don't think so.
It almost looks like sea glass.
But it's not.
I had an astrologer tell me to wear an emerald this year, and I normally I went for an energetic massage before I came here, and I wear it every single day. Is it not good to wear?
No, it's not good to wear all the
Because
time.
I usually will wear a stone all year.
What you're saying to that, what you're saying to you is you intend no change.
Okay.
Okay, to wear the same
So
stone.
now I need some change.
So that doesn't mean, if somebody said, to use an emerald, that doesn't mean you don't carry one with you. That doesn't mean you don't add other things to it. It means you don't use just that stone because you just drain this energy because you got to recharge them.
I do recharge on a full moon.
Right, but you can recharge stones without a full moon. You can do it 24 hours sun and moon, period. You can do it in a quick jab. I can charge a stone. Okay, by just putting it in my hand and recharging. Okay, charging of the stone from yourself works. It's not as good as putting it during the day in the sun and in the moon, which is the better way to clear it and to charge it. But you still need, even after you put it in the sun and the moon, you need to take that stone back and put your energy back in it. It doesn't know how to work with you. You can think about it. Doctor works everybody. But if he doesn't know your symptoms, he doesn't know who you are, he doesn't know what you like, what you can handle, what your allergies are or anything, he can't do a thing for you. And the only reason he knows that is because you tell him, right? Well, guess what? Know it either. So you tell him, yes, Jim.
When you recharge a stone by using your own energy, are you draining your energy when you do that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay. In that case, where does the energy come from? Are you channeling?
Well, you can call it a channel, but we have infinite energy within our spiritual being. We're using our spiritual energy. We're not using our human energy. Use your human energy, I would say yes, that is correct. You would drain your human energy because we have a finite amount of energy for humans. When we're doing our spiritual work, which is generally what you're doing when you're working with a stone, you're tapping into the spiritual energy of the universe. So, okay. Yes, sir.
With the stone that was crystal and obsidian, is there a flow of iron that shifts a little bit differently? I know there's some in obsidian. I don't know about crystal. Iron coming from the magma in the earth.
For the piece that I passed around, you're talking about?
Yeah.
It can be, but this particular one wasn't. It wasn't from inside. It's actually from the outside. It was this here piece was connected to a piece of iron.
Yeah,
so that's how the black came about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, but you can tell. So you never know from the outside of a stone what you're going to get on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's why I like to get stones with their natural stone on it. Things that you would see on the ground. Until you crack them open, You have no idea. People walk by these stones all the time. You know, if you're a geologist or you're really trained in seeing this part, okay, then you'll pick it up and look at it. But if you're not, you're going to be like the average human being and walk right by it. You know, that's what geos are all about. That's why they say when they crack them open, you know, who would think that was what this
That's
is?
actually really pretty.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
I mean, even on the backside.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's like water ripples.
Actually, when I saw this, it was upside down. I knew it was something. So this is, you know, like you said, is the, always do it, amethyst. It's amethyst and citrine. That's easy for me to say. It's just really easier for me to say. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I get carried away.
Disturbing the functioning.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, what giving you some basis on stones. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
We have this big geode, big, and amethyst inside it, I guess. You know, I'm not an expert, but I have this feeling that it needs to be recharged, and I don't have a clue.
Set it outside.
I can't.
I can.
How
I mean,
big
truly, I need-
is it?
No, it's big. It's big. I know where. I know.
It's probably from the floor this big.
It is.
That would be heavy.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I'll have to use the hand truck to get it out. So yeah, I saw that when I was there. I was gonna wait till after the class though. I could tell you.
Well, like, there's maybe a recommendation.
Go ahead.
Maybe she could charge up like a slightly smaller clear crystal and then put it right smack in the center of it.
The clear crystal will transmute, but will not recharge the amethyst. It's an amethyst stone, so to clear it is easy enough to clear it, but recharging it is a different thing.
They have a hand truck they could use.
So do I. Thank you.
Okay.
So does she. She just doesn't know it. I found it in the garage. So, yeah. I'm just getting in trouble. How much time do I have, by the way? Anybody know what time it is?
It's 7:54.
Oh, I have an hour. Okay, so since I have an hour, so let me go on to what I was going to do. Now you're going to get started.
well, you don't have quite an hour because we have to be out of here at 9 or get in trouble.
Oh, I'm
with
sorry.
the-
It said 7 to 9, so I'll even hurry it up even more. 10 minutes.
Well, you know, just need a few minutes to.
It's only 7:55.
Yeah.
That's okay. So what I did, ladies and gentlemen, is I did bring stones. Okay? So, and I have, these stones are off limits. The ones up here on the table, all right? If they're in here, they're not so much off limits. And I'd like, now we can pass the drawers around, or you can come up. It's up to you guys. And if you don't find one in here that talks to you, go wait for the next one. If you don't find one by the end of the third drawer, come see me. We'll find you one. Okay?
Are we obtaining a?
You're obtaining a stone that talks to you.
Okay.
Okay, so remember, you hold it in your hand for a few minutes, let it, if it warms up, of course it's talking to you. If it doesn't warm up, but your heart explodes or you have a little different feeling, it's still talking to you. Something pops into your brain, it's still talking to you. If nothing happens, probably it's talking to you and you're not listening, but that's okay.
We're used to that.
Are there people that can't do stones? Because I notice when I'm around a lot of stones, I start getting dizzy.
That is
Over
correct.
energy.
That means, yeah, you're overloaded on the energy.
I've had that happen.
Me too.
What that means, they say, okay, for you to pass on these, don't try to handle these, and you come up and you will do them individually. Okay, that's what I need. So, but can you? Everybody do stones? No, not everybody can do stones. Everybody can talk to stones to some degree, not to the nth degree like I do. Okay, nothing, you know.
Are you giving us a stone or
Yes,
do we
ma'am.
put it back?
No.
Oh,
You take the stone. Why don't you take the one? See, try to close your eyes and not look at the beauty of them. Okay? Oh. So I'm going to start with you on this one. Okay? You take these out. And this one has to stay with me. Get you that one, and I'll start you on that one. Okay? Okay, you grab this, that's a necklace in there.
And this is.
Yeah, that's from the park. Okay, so that's all right.
This is what. That's that's the way Dottie takes stuff when we're on a trip, so that people can. And then she hands them out. She takes them in a necklace, and then she breaks the necklace and hands it out to everybody so that they can go. And,
That makes sense.
yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
That should be okay for you. Get over there.
It's gonna be a long. This is that case I told you that I took at the makeup case.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And then I put a little clip on mine, and I-
You keep fooling me. I keep thinking you're really.
Hey, you leave everything, of course, you gotta clean up in the morning.
Okay. You need air?
So what's,
Oh, she's
so,
okay.
Lori,
Yes, ma'am.
what are we supposed to do when we get the little bucket of stones? Just put our hand in and pick one? Or-
But I'm actually gonna get.
I don't have it. I'm just trying to get it.
I know, I'm coming so you can hear me.
Well, still my door. My room.
Pick the stone. Some people get stones knocked at them, and their hand comes out. I just don't want to-
No, I know that, but how do you pick it out of the box?
Whatever, look at which side, it'll cost you. It's the one that you want,
Okay.
whatever calls you, okay?
Sometimes they jump into your hand.
Sometimes they jump in your hand.
Sometimes you have to dig for them.
I mean, so far,
I don't know enough about them.
Okay.
I just love on mine.
I understand.
No, no, I mean, some-
What to do with it so much.
Okay.
Stuff, love on them.
Is that sign language?
And if you don't find one,
Is that sign language?
yes,
That,
Is that clean?
yes.
It's interesting how
is right on the side of my bed. My it's on the second shelf. But I did have them in this
Okay.
plastic fabric.
That's cool.
And I was like, I
You smell
don't like the
like
plastic part of it though.
you smell
So I
it.
was like, I'm gonna
Yes, that
find
one's
something
Malachite,
that-
that's Malachite stone, yeah. Sure likes you.
Yeah.
So,
I like it too.
while you guys are,
Yeah, maybe it's wood trees would be really nice
I forgot to give out a very, I forgot to give out a very important piece of information to everybody.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna come up with something I haven't finished, but I do like that.
Citrus.
I just gotta finish it.
Let's Chelsea. So,
And then my mermaid.
excuse me, I got a piece of information I want to just share with you real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt. Citrine. Citrine. Okay? Everybody, it's orange, therefore they consider it a passionate stone and so on and so forth. Be aware that citrine is also known as the merchant stone. Merchant stone. If you take a cluster of citrine, put it on the left side of your desk, you'll have money flowing. I had to share that with you.
Yay. Citrine.
I don't know if I have any citrines in there, but citrine is, for all that people say about it, nobody knows that it's actually the money stone. It's not as much malachite as people think it is. It's citrine. So when you said that, it's it's in my notes in there.
Yeah.
Well, what you guys don't know, if my notes are in the computer, we're recording on, and I forgot to get them. But I got stuck in traffic. Right. Oh,
That's it.
okay. Let me check my bookmarks here real quick. I have some of the things that get real out. Well, this guy's very active. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Oh, ladies and some gentlemen, Moonstone is the dieter's power stone.
Yay!
Moonstone is the dieter's power stone. Moonstone.
So it's to give you that emphasis on doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Supposed to help you somehow. Oh, here we go. Okay, so carnelian counteracts amethyst as it connects more strongly with the body. Lapis lazuli stimulates the mind, and blue lace agate relaxes it. These are the complex of stones. Lapis lazuli and turquoise are also opposites, but sometimes they work together. Turquoise dampens the energy of malachite. Diamonds and turquoise have different energies, and they therefore conflict. That's just an example, okay, of how stones don't. You look at them in color, think they go together. Amethyst and turquoise, you think go together, but they don't. They're not playing nicely in the same sandbox. Okay. So. Maybe. I don't know what to do anyways. All right. I wanted to do the birthstones too. Let me see if I can find it on here. Pick a quick stone. Here we go. Oh yeah. Anybody know how birthstones came about? Nope. Anybody know about the Bible and the
Yeah, the 12 stones on the shield.
The high priest of the Hebrews? So that's where the stones came about. That's why we came up, how they got them up with 4 stones that are tied to astrology. Okay, the 12 stones from the famous breastplate became linked with the 12 signs of the zodiac. About the classic stones. And then I want to tell you about the split months.
Straight up.
If more than one talks to you, it's okay.
I know I'm being watched.
If more than one talks to you, is absolutely fine.
That one's a carnelian. Or
Go after the expensive ones
Let it
first.
talk to her. Let it talk to her, and then we'll figure out what you have. Okay?
I actually think it's a fire agate.
It's a what?
It's called fire agate.
Okay, so here, Aries. Okay, the first half of Aries is a pink diamond, is a soul stone. Okay? Among the rarest of all diamonds, pink diamonds are the rarest, right? The last half has Alexandrite as a soul stone. Okay. Every month, Mary, I don't know if you guys were here, every month the students is two. Oh, is that my frog?
Yeah, that's a frog.
Frogs are very for sailors. That's my dad's. That's funny. Every month it's divided into 2, and they have the first part of the month has one soul stone, the second part of the month has a different soul stone. So I had explained that to them earlier, and I was going over that. So Taurus, emerald is your soul stone for the first part. That's up to May 2nd. May 3rd, and do they help them? Andaluzite?
Andaluzite.
Thank you.
When's that for?
Second half of May,
That's you.
would that be you?
That's you.
Okay.
Andaluzite.
Andaluzite. So we'll find out. Gemini, the first half is June 4th, is orange sapphire. And some lost agate gets in there too. Okay.
Orange what?
Sapphire.
Orange
Wait,
second,
Sapphire?
yeah, for the first half of Gemini.
Wow.
Second half, June 5th through June 20th, is Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye.
That's the soul stone.
That's the soul stone for the second half of June. Just reading off the stone names. Bless you. Cancer, June 21st to July 4th. So you are ruled by the moon, so it's the moonstone.
Yay.
I told you them, didn't you?
No, I believed you. I said I agreed with you. Okay. It also has a pearl in there too, by the way. The second half of Cancer is opal. But July 5th through July 21st is opal. If you're not sure what you have, we've got plenty of books up here. That's why I'm okay. That's so you guys will figure it out once you tell me what you think it is. Tells you. I want you to tell me its qualities. I don't care what kind of stone it is. Leo, the first half is a yellow diamond. The second half of Leo, which is August 6th through August 21st, is the white diamond.
What was the second half of Cancer? I'm sorry.
Opal. Okay, I didn't know if you heard me. Virgo, the first half up through September 5th is the black opal. And the second half is iolite. Iolite. I-O-L-I-T-E. Iolite. It is a pretty stone. Libra, up through October 6th. Ruby. Really? Green spinel. That's it. First half for Libra is green is a spinel stone. S-P-I-N-E-L. And in particular, it comes in many different colors. That's what threw me. I'm like, oh. So it's popular in days of old. Spinel. I'm trying that too. Libra, second half. Blue sapphire. That's up through October 22nd. Scorpio, first half through November 6th.
And to think, I don't like rubies.
I don't know when your birthday is. So.
She's a Scorpio, I bet.
Oh,
I'm November 4th.
I know she's okay. I knew she was a Scorpio. I just didn't know. The second half is rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite.
That's a pretty stone.
That is a good stone. Yeah, and it corresponds to the planets Mars, Pluto, and the Moon. Yes, ma'am.
Over Virgo again.
Yes, ma'am. Not a problem. This is easier than flipping pages. I just gotta remember what Virgo's. Yeah.
It's between Libra and
Second half or first half?
I think it's an
Virgo.
Second.
Virgo? Iolite. Second half.
Can you spell that again?
Yes.
I-O-L-I-T-E.
Which
Okay.
would be August,
September 6th is September 21st, second half of it.
the first half.
Okay.
Oh, she wants the end of August.
Yeah,
August 22nd to September 5th.
Mhm.
That is black opal.
yeah, that's the one.
That's the one you're talking about? Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
now did you get the rest of the
That's
what
where I'm
about
going.
Sagittarius?
That's why I had it.
I'm heading there.
You don't want to get our Sagittarius.
I don't want to leave the Sagittarius out.
No.
Well, we didn't do Pisces and stuff either. We only.
Pisces is after Sagittarius.
I know. Sag is the end of the month year. Sag, the first half. Tourmaline. Tourmaline for the first half. Second half, December 5th through the 20th. It's also tourmaline.
Wow.
Wow.
Got it going on.
And then it has and turquoise. There is turquoise, the other one doesn't. 21st to January 6th is topaz. And Capricorn, second half, tanzanite. Okay. Aquarius, that's the first half. Aquarius is Olibine, and the second half is diopside, Diopside, bluestone.
Yeah, outside.
the upside. I learn new stones all the time. They find new stones all the time. Pisces, okay? I'm still reading it. It hasn't got there yet. Oh, oceanic blue-green diamond, okay, and aquamarine. Okay, yeah. Pisces on the second half is kunzite. I always call it wrong. Kunzite. Okay. Did I miss anybody? I don't know if I had all 12 birthdays. Everybody have a stone?
No.
You didn't get a stone?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't either.
Because you didn't, here, did you go through all these here?
No.
Come on up and go through them?
Yeah.
Come on. You got yours. You got yours, right? Okay, put that one back. That's again the golf club. All right. I like you.
They like it. Look how quick they are.
Yeah. Everybody got a stone. Everybody else got a stone? Yeah?
You don't they didn't have a stone?
I mean, you live with these stones. Pick one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think so.
yes, you did. Okay. You have an agate. You have an agate. So, what did it tell you? Anything good? You want to share?
I couldn't, nothing in words, but I felt my head started pulsating when I held it.
That's a good sign. What you got? Yes. This is a fluorite that was in metal. Okay. This is how it came out of the ground. Right. This is one of the best balancing stones around. We hang on to that for just a little while longer. It's not talking yet. Oh, my snaky stone. My scorpion stone. This is not an onyx. You don't know.
Slate.
Right. Slate. Nice clear crystal for you. Oh, it likes you. Yeah, you got some transmutation to do. What you got there, young lady?
I've got a weird jasper here.
I'm holding her and hold her. I'm gonna get quirky. You do. It is a jasper. It is a jasper. What did I tell you?
This just jumped.
Cornelia. I can tell you before I even get to it. That's Cornelia.
Oh, so.
Whoops, sorry, hon. Sorry.
Under the shoe.
I throw stones. It just doesn't say throw them well enough to get.
I felt two come to me.
Not a problem. I'm gonna come. You got the
I think this
The
is
owl.
an Elgin name.
Huh?
I'm a bird person.
I see that. Yeah, this is jade. This type of jade. Well, this is an agate stone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's a multicolors. Agates have their own rows of stone colors. They're formed in circulars, and then when they get cut or tumbled, they come out in different colors.
That was just so beautiful.
Yeah. You have a sudrolite. Yes. Very good stone. You got my lapis lazuli. You have a chrysocolla.
So is that why I wanted me to go like this?
Uh-huh. Sure, that's what I think is. Okay, yeah. So you have an onyx there, and you have, you went black and white.
Yeah.
You just like them. So you took the onyx and the clear stone, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Did you get one?
Oh, no, I didn't.
You got it.
You got a malachite.
Wait. I see that. Oh, I like that one.
This one here?
Sure.
What is it?
That's nice.
She found the only man-made stone in the whole group. Great energy. Yeah,
It's got great energy, yeah.
It's a man-made stone. It's made of resin. It's a resin stone. Resin stone. What we're looking at.
I was looking at Andalusite, you said it was from soulstone, and then cat's eye. But that's tiger's eye, right?
Tiger's eye, cat's eye. Yeah. So I have a number of books up here. And the rest of this, for the next 20 minutes or so, you're welcome to look up your stones and see what the book says. And does it match what you felt? Okay? So.
Which book is that? A carved stone?
Yeah, that's
a bird.
It's actually
I'm
a
bird
cloth.
lady too. I have 13 birds.
13 birds. Wow. I'm coming to her house. So help yourself, grab a book, share, talk amongst each other. Well, no, and ask me questions. This one has pictures. If I already told you what kind it is and you trust me, this has no pictures but has lots of words. Okay? And there's 2 of these.
But there's so many types of jasper. I'm curious what kind this actually is.
That one might be a rainbow jasper. I'll pull that one up on the computer. So, but I want you to see how close you were to what they said or how far off they are from what you feel. Because remember, stones talk to you. They're a part of you. Okay, if they call you and you pick them up, it's because they have something to offer. A book only can say generally. So books are good information, but when it comes to Mother Earth, they are not reality. Okay, reality is how it makes you feel. Okay? That's what the purpose of this whole thing is about. Because anybody can study stones in a book. But can you study them from your heart? Or your intuition, or any way you possible. Okay? Oh.
We have a friend that the stones talk to him. And the first time he told me that, I thought
our friend Jan flew today.
Well, that's what happened with that one. It ended up screaming at me that it was for Eileen in the riverbed.
Not more things. We all have our different gifts. We all have our different. So feel free to get up or ask somebody to pass you the books.
Yeah.
Okay?
I've got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
You were saying that you're going to tell us what that big green one was.
Oh, this one. Oh, adventuring.
Oh.
What is it?
Adventuring.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. It's in its natural form. Yes. So,
Huh.
it's adventuring. Okay, and if there's any up here that you want to know about, look them up here on the table. But the ones that are not in the trays, please do not take they're not part of my collection. They're part of my working stones. Okay, they're really important to me.
So tomorrow.
I'll share most anything else with you guys. All
I
right?
won't see you for a couple of days.
Okay, we want. So please have. I'm going to stop talking unless you want me to answer something because this is a hands-on. If you don't want any more information, you're welcome to go home. It's fine. Class is dismissed if you want me to say it. You know, but I want to thank you before we do that.
Yay, thank you so much.
Being here.
Thank you so much.
For listening to me. Okay, for putting up with me running late and not having my notes. But I do appreciate everybody here in this room. You guys have been great.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Can I get you with a hard question?
Yes, sir.
Literally. I had just learned that when a sun in its fusion process hits iron as an element, it goes supernova or becomes, a neutron star. And what I'm noticing then too, a lot of cultures, I'm interested in helping veterans who've come back from war,
Sure.
as well as I actually work with dancers who have kind of recovered from that.
Uh-huh.
But how many places on the earth where there's been a lot of war? That's why I was thinking of obsidian. Is look at South America, look at
Where has there been?
well, there's some places that just really focus, and others. And I was thinking obsidian was a big part of down in Central America
The volcanoes.
because of the volcano. That's what I'm wondering. Did the Earth hit a a point there where it radiated out like that.
Good point.
Okay,
Good point. Good thought process. Wait for 1,000 years and see if they show up here.
okay. That'll go like that.
There you
Will
go. That is a very good point. Very good observation. Very good. Yes, thank you. Awesome. I am done. Yeah. I wanted to see. That's just a crystal. It's a clear crystal.
And that one in particular was easy to tell labradorite, because I have a chunk of it too. Easily from blue shimmer, that's how you can tell.
I have another one of these.
That's really talking.
Okay. And that's a blue
Yeah.
filter.
Stone.
That's right. See, that's what I took off here was the label where it was.
I'm stone.
There you go.
I'm stone.
Hot.
Yeah.
It's a hot.
That's what I was gonna say because of the bead.
Corolla, one's Coca-Cola, one's
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
this will look so good.
I like it, Coca-Cola, because
Although I
they
think it's going
have to
to
wait for a while.
My church is outside. I need to bring it in.
Probably this is much better.
Yes. I just
This
don't
is
know.
more
I'm gonna put another altar. I have like next I'll have 2 altars in every room. If I don't scare guys away, what will? You're welcome.
Well, thank you, I appreciate that.
I'm just curious about the last box. I never got to look into.
Go ahead, look at it.
Saying that I have,
Yeah, well, that's again.
and that I need to have a really good
Oh my gosh.
And I was wondering, you know, like,
He has got
I
his
was brought
charm.
up, you know, by this military father. where you had to be
Corey?
strong, you had to be
Corey.
loyal.
Yes, ma'am.
I can see that. And I love that is.
So if they would like to know more information about stones or working with stones, can they, is there a way that they can contact you?
Send me an email at my support at UCM.org.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody was on?
3.
Oh, wow. I thank them for me tremendously.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take care. Good night.
Don't worry about me. I'm just getting in the way here. That's all I do.
Thank you.
And I was like, as you stand. Yeah, it was just, she was like, "Oh, no, first thing I noticed that you." And one of the first things you noticed was that my neck goes to one side. And I pulled myself up, and then I rolled my shoulder.
I found one.
Can you write the name of this stone, please?
Oh, let's see. Well, she said it was a man-made stone.
You know, I feel too much pain in here.
Stuff I'm gonna
Because one of them says,
Feel it
well,
here,
that's
it
the-
resonates, it vibrates in there.
No pain, too much
And
pain.
it's just how people.
Then what that means, I want to ask her.
Yeah.
We'll
tell you what, why don't you go ahead and ask her now, and then she can give you the name of exactly what it is. But yeah, I would go ahead and tell her about that. Tell you how to work with that.
Yeah, because I have a pain, and with another one, I feel it's something that too much hot in here, and the other is happened in here. But this one, when it was on the table, I look at it and something that, yeah.
Well, maybe it's a place where your heart needs to open.
If I didn't want you to have them, I wouldn't have given them to you.
So, maybe it's stretching you to open your heart. Maybe you have had the heart closed.
Yeah, there is a little too much pain, but when I was look at it and he, the same.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here we go. So, hello, sir. Very well. Are you? Well, I am doing. Let's see.
Good to see you.
Did somebody log in? Good job.
But I can't wear
May I use the restroom? Absolutely. There's a chain, or the one with the little pink one. Yes, or pinkish. Yeah, you go right around here, and the first door I think is the men, and the second door is the women. Yeah, so just go down here and then turn to your. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
I mean, I know some.
Corey, we've got some questions coming in.
Okay.
January said, good show. And she asked if you could please repeat the 2 soul stones for Scorpio and the first half for Taurus.
Okay.
For Scorpio, it was ruby and rhodochrosite.
That's correct. Ruby and rhodochrosite.
And the first half for Taurus?
I'll have to give me a minute to get
Mhm.
that.
I'm just gonna come up and look at some of these.
I had to do the same. They are just
Yeah,
gorgeous
you have to
stones.
at least look.
You said this was agate?
That's a type of agate, yes.
Okay.
It's a form of moss agate. If you look up moss agate, you'll see that they either come in clear or they come in opaque. I'm getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Scorpion what?
Let's see. 2 soul stones for Scorpio and the first half for Taurus.
First half for Taurus. Yeah, let's go find Taurus. There's Scorpio. Virgo and Taurus is before Virgo. Who's Taurus? Okay, when's Taurus?
Taurus is April, late April.
Oh, that's why. I'm the wrong one.
Oh.
You can't have any because I know you're being good.
It's the last time I tell people I'm being good.
Well, I'm not in charge, so you can just do whatever you want. I was giving you an out. It's the first. Okay, emerald. Sorry, it took so long. Emerald.
Okay. Did you catch that?
They're just sending the whole thing home. Okay. So you're going home, right? Oh, yes, Chrysocolla. What is it? Chrysocolla. Oh, it's not turquoise, right? No. It's similar to turquoise. Let me get you.
I actually don't like the energy in that storage cupboard right now.
Hey, wave and say hi to January's.
Hi, Jan, yours.
Hi.
Oh. Hi, Jan.
Oh, she says hi, Melissa.
Okay, so underneath that, you broke it down. Okay. Thank you.
Something got dropped on the floor here.
Oh, there was a note.
So So this guy was making noise until I got him to you.
Yeah.
So we have some cookies here.
He's he's a sweet.
Look at you.
Oh, and let me put this back over here.
What did you get me here?
Instead of one, you buy my heart. Rocked it right into it.
Because I would connect your intuition. Beautiful.
And I love the color of your scarf.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite colors in the whole world. That and purple. The purple you're wearing, deep purple.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Amethyst is one of my favorites.
Me too. Where's Tom? She's going over it with it now. I said it looked like turquoise, but it's
Christ
no,
cola.
it wasn't. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful.
Well, I still don't know what kind of jasper I got.
I haven't found a
you
picture
get my
of it.
baby?
Okay, but Jasper has so many different.
And I know it's a good grounding stuff.
Situations, they're constantly changing. They both can break in the strength if you don't have it. It's beneficial to relationships and watching, stabilizing.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yes.
I'm waiting my
Or there's
turn.
little chocolate cupcakes.
I waited for my turn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
You got the man-made one.
Yeah, I want to know what kind of stone is.
Oh, some squares.
And I've got a weird one that probably won't be in the book. Rainbow jasper.
Thank you.
Chocolate. Never go wrong with chocolate.
No.
So you can make it a coin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone else want chocolate cupcake?
That means you have to eat too.
No problem here.
Okay, good. You're making a sacrifice for the team, right? Good.
What are the calorie count for these little guys?
Oh, I think they're about 27.
A piece? That's not bad. Nice little snack. Yeah, I've got the Fitbit. Yeah. Wear it on my ankle.
No, this is Universal Church of Cold.
So it's gonna change
That's where
the
the Center for
weapons
Creative
of
Labor.
life.
Yeah,
Which is a church.
we're a charter. Yeah, we're a charter of the University.
Yeah.
Let me give this to the nice lady email address.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to just right through here. Thank you very much.
They keep coming from one.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I was there,
That's one.
Warm onto it. And then I'm gonna get out of the way. So the other guys can come in and get some.
Yeah, we had the big one that was over at what used to be Fine Science, and we had one over
Yeah,
there.
but that's on the.
That is
They're coming in.
I knew I was hearing chimes earlier.
Although the problem with those
You don't think so?
forex isn't particularly.
Yeah.
See if anybody else asked any questions.
Thank you.
Well, that's why I make it back to the. What I like to do is I like to find where they're coming in and just let it spread there.
Bless you.
And the rest, the ones that are.
Yeah, I always get doubles. Doubles are normal for me.